10 years ago, a tornado swept across this land. Trees that had stood for decades suddenly lay on the ground. Today, because of the many people who believe in this mission, those same trees are part of something new. Whetstone didn't happen by accident. It stands today because generous people decided young men were worth the investment. Each week, men come here to work alongside the boys. And every one of those opportunities exists because someone chose to support the work of this ranch. Your generosity creates the space where young men can learn responsibility, perseverance, and what it looks like when men show up for each other.
One of the Barnabas dinners, Whetstone was a presenting sponsor, like most of the quarterly dinners. Brandon was the main speaker with Whetstone, and it seemed like everything he was saying just resonated with my heart and kind of my core values to who I am. As soon as I heard about the ranch and what you guys are doing down here, it checked all the boxes for me, and then I thought, well, how can Stanger Industries get involved?
At Whetstone, work becomes a classroom. A hammer teaches patience. A level teaches honesty. A finished job teaches pride. Boys are given opportunities to work, to struggle, and to grow alongside adults who care about them. Many boys arrive here unsure of themselves, unsure of the future, sometimes unsure if anyone believes in them. But something begins to change when a young man realizes people he's never even met have invested in his future.
Probably the biggest thing is working with new people. I've always struggled with that. It was, I just had to get used to working with other people that just had no clue their background or anything. So that really helped a lot.
I learned a lot of things. One of them, was for the part, was like how to work with other people. We were building deck chairs, and I worked with Mr. Page and Dan and Jeremy.
Of course, I still want to get back to my family, but I've learned to trust the process and stick with it, even though it might not seem like it's the best thing for me. But God's always got a plan.
Just down the hill sits a cabin called Ebenezer. It was built from the very trees the tornado brought down 10 years ago. In Scripture, Ebenezer means stone of help, a reminder that the Lord has helped us, often through the generosity and faithfulness of others. Moments like this, shared meals, honest conversations, men and boys learning from one another, are only possible because people believe this work matters. Your generosity creates a community where boys experience what healthy relationships look like. By Friday afternoon, the structure stands, a lean-to that will shelter tools, protect equipment, and give people a place to gather when storms roll in. But the real work that happened here this week can't be measured in lumber or nails. It's measured in the quiet moments when a boy realizes someone believes he's capable of more. The opportunities these boys experience here don't appear out of thin air. They're built piece by piece by people who believe young men are worth the effort. Because of that commitment, boys here are learning responsibility, discovering confidence, and beginning to imagine a different future. At Whetstone Boys Ranch, we're not just building structures. Together, we're forging the future. Thank you for making this place possible. The work you see here is shaping lives that will last far beyond this week.